Hello guys and welcome back to my channel, and today I am gonna show off the team I used in the VR tournament yesterday, which will be like 15th of January. I decided to just upgrade my Eternatus team from Series 11, given that it was pretty was doing pretty well in the end of Series 11, or until they started the Series 12 on Showdown. The tournament yesterday was a very big one. I think we were 544 registered players, and it was open team sheets. So the sets that I had, or the benefit I have with best of one using Specs Eternatus was gone, to say the least. But even so, it did do work, and I ended up with a record of 3 wins and 3 losses, in which I decided to drop the last 3 rounds of Swiss, because at that point it's starting to get late. So I decided to just quit while I still had my even score. Just quickly, I can go through the matches. First round, I played a guy named Hector. I think he was from Mexico. He used Zacian Rayquaza, which I think personally I had a very decent matchup against, and this set I won pretty easily, 2-0. So flying high into round 2, I met a guy by the name of Mr. Penguin. I think he was from Ecuador. He used a very bulky Yveltal Zacian Gastro team, which was the one combination of Pokemon that my Series 11 team also struggled against. So when I saw his matchup, I was like, oh, no. I figured I lost already before the first match in the set started. I will just mention as well, he won that set 2-0, but I decided in the first match it was his Grimmsnarl and Yveltal against my Incin and Glacier, and I was so close of clicking Max Quake into the Yveltal, predicting the Zacian switch, which he actually did, but I didn't have the guts to do it. Afterwards, I figured I should have clicked Flare Blitz and Max Hailstorm instead of fake out Max Hailstorm, but oh well. I got him on the switch in afterwards because he switched the Zacian straight back out into Yveltal, and then I Max Hailstorm again, so I was a little bit proud of those plays. But even though I did some good plays, he won. I think he won the first set 1-0, and then he just destroyed me in the second one. Luckily for me, which makes me feel a little bit better, he top cut with a record of 7-2, I think. So that always makes me feel a little bit better with my losses when the people I lose to is doing pretty well. But given that I lost, I was down. So round 3, I played horribly into a not very impressive team. I think it was Ho-Oh on a rain team with Kyogre and Seismitoad. And I do have a Incineroar with safety goggles, and I for some reason decided against bringing it game 1, which was a horrible decision because he led Indie female with Mungus, and from there I just had nothing to go on. So yeah, round 3 I just tried to forget quick as possible. It was over pretty quick, 0-2, and then round 4 I was up against a Swedish person. Now, if you know anything about Norwegians and Swedes and also Danish people, is that we amongst us have a pretty big rivalry. So whenever the Scandinavian countries are playing against each other, there is like what's considered our biggest rivals. So when I saw it was a Swedish person, I was like, I gotta win this, And luckily, he played a Trick Room team, and Solgaleo, and the combination of Solgaleo and Incin just destroyed his Trick Room setup, and I won quite comfortably 2-0. And then into round 5 was a guy named Fede Campo, VGC. I have no idea where he's from, but he also played Trick Room, and this was a closer set. I won the first set comfortably, and then he won comfortably, or set match 2, and then luckily I got a prediction correct that he stayed in with Mimikyu, and I got the Sunsteel Strike Mimikyu to knock it out. Turn 1 of match 3, so he didn't get Trick Room up at all, which benefited me. So I got round 5 2-1, and then round 6, which was my last one. Now I'm flying high again, so confident as ever. I went to the match against Brynhildur. I have no idea how he spelled it. I think this person was French, and I think it was a Zacian Ogre, which I played decent the first match, and then I just gave up in match 2, so lost that pretty badly, 2-0. So yeah, I decided to drop the last 3 matches, but I like outside of that, I was pretty happy that I actually managed to go even. If this tournament had started earlier, European time, I probably would have finished the last 3 rounds as well. But when I think round 9 of Swiss was playing like 12:30, at which point I was already in bed. So, so yeah, I decided to drop there. But all in all, quite happy with how I performed. The team worked decently, given the fact that you go with a choice Pokemon to an open team shaped tournament. I don't think that's very beneficial. But on ladder, I think this might work well. So I will quickly just run through the team. I don't have any well, I can see if I want to play a couple matches with it. Yeah, maybe I will, to try and show off how it works. But the team quickly, Choice Specs Eternatus, it's the same set I used back in Series 11. Enough speed to outspeed Colossal when Steam Engine is activated, and able to knock it out with Dynamax Cannon afterwards, under Tailwind of course. And then we have Pokesash Whims, Fake Tear support for both Eternatus and Blastoise, mostly for Eternatus for the Maxmons. Tailwind, Moonblast, and Protect, obvious choice of moves, and then Fake Tears is the last support move I chose to run to make Eternatus even scarier. Then we have Mystic Water Blastoise with Hydro Cannon, Ice Beam, Brine. Again, the same set that I used back in Series 11. Just switched the Vacanberry for Mystic Water. Now that I have a little bit better matchup against Regieleki, and the residual, and as well, like Kyogre is so common that Mystic Water Max Cannonade in rain is insane. Then we have one of the 2 MVPs, Incineroar, Safety Goggles. I like this for moves like Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Darkest Lariat, and Parting Shot. The spread, Defensively, like physically defensively, this takes a close combat from a neutral max attack Zacian, I think. I don't remember if it's Adamant or Jolly, but at least max attack Zacian at neutral. I honestly don't remember what the special defense is for. But I feel like it might be 92 to make it guaranteed 2-hit KO bulky Zacian, I think. And then just put the rest in special defense and then 4 in beam. And this guy was actually one of the MVPs together with next one, Solgaleo, which is weakness policy, full metal body, which is amazing for this mon. Sunsteel Strike, Psychic Fangs, Earthquake, and Protect. Now, Sunsteel Strike does not check abilities, which makes it so it ignores, for example, the Disguise on Mimikyu, so it just straight up knocks it out. Psychic Fangs is amazing because it destroys screens. And then Earthquake for special defense boosts. And the spread is just 1 point faster than non-Scarf Kyogre, and max attack and just best in HP. And then last but not least, I had Assault Vest last year because Cataracts Shadow Rider is an actual problem. So it was high horsepower, close combat, icicle crash, and crunch. Glacier actually did some nice work. The problem is that Zacian is everywhere, so outside of Trick Room against Zacian, you technically don't want to bring this mon, but it did some good work, and was mainly here to do a decent job into, as I said, Cataracts Shadow Rider combination. So that's the squad. Maybe we can try a couple of matches. Let's try a couple of matches. And this one, yeah. Let's see if it works. I think I'm like just outside top 500 on the ladder with this account. Oof. Rain is no fun. No, wait. I saw the Zacian being a Kyogre and I was like, what? But there's actually no rain. Maybe it's Rain Dance's Raichu. Or I think also Grimmsnarl gets Rain Dance. Anyhow, I think my maximum for this is going to be Blastoise. And so I think I'm gonna go Wince, Blastoise, Solgaleo. I'm not sure if I want to turn it or not. I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. Now Instant could also be pretty good here, but we'll see. Oh wow, this is good. This is so good. This is so good. Okay, wait. I'm gonna Tailwind. And honestly, if he goes for Fake Out and Sacred Fire into Whims, it's fine. Which he does not. Sashed. Nice. That's fine, actually, because I'm not sure what he actually can do at this point. Zacian, yeah, I mean, honestly think I'm just gonna do Fake Tears and or yeah, I think I can do that. Fake Tears and Cannonade. I think he might max the Seismitoad, and depending on what set he has, a combination of attacks from Seismitoad and Zacian might knock out Blastoise. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, he should just have attacked. I get Chip into you. Nice. I think I'm just gonna Fake Tears. Into Seismitoad and just Cannonade Zacian again. That's fine, I think. I can do this. Or is it now? Ooh. I'm gonna protect, and I'm gonna Dynamax Cannon into Seismitoad because that knocks it out. That's fine. I am gonna Tailwind, and I'm gonna Dynamax Cannon into Entei. Hopefully Extreme Speed is not knocking me out. I think we live if it's not. Oh, if it's not banded. That's so good. That is actually so good. Oh wait, I need to do double look into you, I think. Because I don't think Entei usually don't run Protect, and if it's AV, I think it's choiced, to be honest. I think it's choiced. It's not. Okay. Probably AV. Can we knock it out? We can. Sweet. Okay. Hopefully we got this. Okay, he just forfeited. That's not what I expected. I think he might still have the chance to win. Or maybe not. I'm not sure actually. Oh well. Let's do one more. That was a good match. Let's see what we can get. Yeah, there we go. Sun. Oof. That's no fun. The play is usually, if he doesn't not lead, if he leads like Zacian Groudon, then that's good. I'm not sure if I want. I don't want Grass Tier, although it does well into Groudon and Venu, but there's a Zacian, there's a Charizard. So it's between Ensign and Solgaleo, and I'm leaning towards Ensign. And then for maxing Blastoise, I think. Mostly because I don't have any rock type attacks again for Solgaleo. I think we go. Oh, that's so good. Because we actually live a Precipice Blades. If it's not banded. Oh my. That's a good play from him. You know what? I'm just gonna go do that. He probably. Oh wow. I'm predicting the protect maybe. Oh no, he didn't. So that's. Oh. Whoa. I think I'm just gonna do attack with Eternatus, mostly because I don't think I need it anymore. So it was nice that he actually faked out the Whims. Now I can Tailwind and Dynamax Cannon into Charizard because I know that's one he want to max. And this does 90 at least. Or just straight up one-shots. See, that's why we use Specs Eternatus and not anything else, because I don't think that would actually knock it out. Yeah, we were lucky with a Precipice Blades miss. Don't know how much it mattered. I think with the fact that we had our, he didn't bring Venus, so he had almost nothing for the blasters in the back. So we might have been good, but I'm not gonna say it did or did not matter because I actually don't know. But then again, this is the power of Eternatus when the opponent does not know its specs. So I think we'll call it quits there. If you want the pace, then and try it out for yourself, then that will be in the description below. Hopefully this can inspire some teams, but I'm just gonna be I'm just happy to show it off that Eternatus actually have a place in a Dynamax format. So again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.